Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Marshall County Today, a talk show aimed at informing you about stories, people, and businesses around your neighborhood. As I'm Tony Ross, your Max Morning Show co-host, we are welcoming in our guest for this Monday morning, Andrea from the Culver Visitors Bureau. She's the event coordinator, so she's always busy. I mean, constantly busy. But that's what we love about her because she makes things happen. So, Andrea, good morning. How are you, kiddo?
Pretty good.
Well, welcome back to the show. We're also welcoming all those who are on our Max 98.3 live stream. Max 98.3 stream exclamation point is our YouTube channel that you can catch all our programming that we like to do. And again, that's Max 98.3 stream exclamation point. Don't forget that exclamation point, as that separates us from everybody else who uses Max 93 on YouTube. So that's why we have our own channel, so we can bring in wonderful guests like Andrea. And okay, Andrea, we got through the Winterfest,
Yes,
but now the busy time starts.
that's right. So, Lake Fest is our biggest event of the summer, with the obviously fireworks that everyone remembers. This year, we're so excited to be celebrating the 40th year of Lake Fest, and normally we wait until a little bit before the festival to start talking about what to expect, but I wanted to come sooner to tell people not only uh, maybe a little snapshot of what to expect, but to talk a little bit about the sponsorship opportunities and how they can get involved in Lake Fest and
Mm-hmm.
support kind of what we're doing, which is to support those local groups and organizations within our community over the course of this really family friendly, fun weekend for everyone to enjoy.
Yeah, the Lake Fest is always on the calendar,
That's
and
right.
that's the beauty part of it. And when it's down in Culver in the middle of summer, there's nothing more beautiful. There just really isn't.
Yes,
You
it's
know,
the festival with the best backdrop.
it does. It really is. So let's talk a little bit of that snapshot for the Lake Fest this year.
So, our theme this year is Igniting the Memories. As it's our 40th year, we'll be celebrating all things Lake Fest, but primarily focusing on all the volunteers over the years who have pulled it together. I always have been fascinated by the way Lake Fest brings people out from different parts of the community, whether you're a volunteer or a local group or organization that's coming to Lake Fest to promote what their mission is. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we have the Lions Club and the Kiwanis Club. We also have a lot of teams from the community school, which I really want to highlight their hard work on the festival, and they kind of pull together to make these events happen within the festival, like the hot dog eating contest, or this year the cheerleading team is doing bingo. So we're
Nice.
really excited to continue that and continue to include and involve more groups in the community. Um, and and then at the end of it, it's like, people actually get to know Culver and they get to know these people's faces and talk about what they're doing to better their own community. And at the same time, you're having fun with your family.
Well, and yeah, you've done a really good job in kind of connecting the event with the merchants,
Mm-hmm.
and really that's what you want to try to do and come up with. Some things are hit and misses, that you try to do, and that really hasn't been that much of an issue for you guys. Every time you tried to make a connection with the downtown merchants and the event that you're particularly happening.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about is like you usually base it on a theme or something of that particular nature.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about how we're going to be able to connect the downtown with the Lake Fest again.
So we have like the parade, for example, sponsored by the Lake House and the Root Beer Stand. That takes place. That's all around town. So that starts on Main Street and goes down to Lakeshore. And obviously, through the course of the weekend, most of the events take place in the park. But we encourage people to explore the community and to be able to take a look at our shops and our restaurants on
Right.
not only Main Street and Lakeshore, but we have Frida's over there when you first enter town, and it's just really nice to kind of see everybody kind of come together at the festival as well. So there's representation in our program. You can see what businesses are sponsoring the different events for the festival, or just the festival in general. So we've really tried to hone in on our festival program to highlight how our community, including our businesses, are getting involved to help bring this to fruition.
Right, and it's not an easy thing, by the way. But the good news is that's what you have to do.
Yes.
To be successful, this is what you have to do. Lake Fest again. Well, what are the dates again for the Lake Fest again?
So it's July 19th, 20th, and 21st. And, if anyone's listening and they're thinking, oh, my business, we'd like to get involved and sponsor part of this festival, we have different opportunities to actually sponsor specific events this year that we wanted to highlight more. But yeah, July 19th, we kind of kick off the festival with Miss Max Kentucky, the pageant that has returned year after year. It's even older than Lake Fest itself, and the bass fishing tournament, which we've already secured a sponsor for the bass fishing tournament.
Nice.
They're actually changing it to multi-species fishing tournament. They're not just limiting it to bass fishing. It's actually all fish.
Really?
So, yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on the 20th, July 20th is our big day. So we obviously have the parade to kick off the morning. There's the Waves of Freedom run before that, the farmer's market. That all kind of happens in the morning. And then as you go through the day, there will be different bands playing, and we'll have the fireworks at the end of the night where we'll get to hear from you and some of the other members of our community.
Yeah. I love the fireworks time.
Us too.
Oh, jeez. Last year was a huge success.
Oh, I told him, I said, I was amazed by the gravity of the show. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really impressive. And then everybody came to to the lake house where we were at.
Yeah.
And we ended up kind of DJing a little bit for them, and it was
a little after party.
Gosh, it was kind of like an after party.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun, and just people just enjoying the time, an evening at Culver.
Right. And those kinds of things happen all weekend long, where you'll end up at Lake House, or maybe something will be going on downtown. So I mean, I mentioned our program, but we're trying to figure out, okay, if one of our local businesses has an in-store event over the course of Lake Fest, let us know so we can highlight and talk about, oh, this is also going down downtown.
Absolutely.
So with Lake House, I mean, sometimes they'll have a band on the Saturday night that starts a little later than the fireworks, or they'll have a DJ yourself. So it's really nice to be able to go out in the community and figure out, like, okay, what are you guys doing over the weekend?
It really is. It's fun. It's a great time. I enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it every year. I've had the opportunity to do it, and this year's not going to be any different. And the beauty about the Lake Fest is it's everybody who's local coming together to showcase themselves, because there's a lot of out-of-towners that are in on that weekend as well that spend time on Lake Max and Cucky. And I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I have. There's a lot of repeat out-of-town folks that keep coming down, and I also recognize a lot of them here from this county.
Yes, exactly.
And so it's becoming a mark on your calendar kind of weekend, and that's not an easy thing to do.
Right.
You guys are doing it, and so, like I said, I think you're on the right track with what you guys are doing on this.
And I mean, it kind of rains at some point every year too. So this year we do want to make sure, if people are making it a point, like you said, to come from out of town, we're going to try to hone in better on our rain locations for different events.
Sure.
So that, if you're there, oh, it's raining, I can't do anything. We'll have something for you to do. Yeah.
Exactly right. Inside or outside, by the way.
Right.
How's things going with the Visitors Bureau? I mean,
really good.
By all accounts, you guys are crazy busy.
Yeah. I mean, I focus a lot on the events. Of course, we were worried about, what was going to happen with Winterfest, with the weather not being very wintry.
Yeah.
And then, my focus now is a lot on Lake Fest. But no, I feel really supported by the board, the Visitor Center board. And I think they also really focus on, how can we promote Culver, and how can we, bring more people into Culver, and with that said, Marshall County as a whole. Our goal is, let's bring people to our wonderful county and show them what all there is to do here. And of course, our focus is on Culver, but we know that there's plenty to do in Marshall County as a whole too.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
really is. And like I said, I just appreciate everything you guys are doing, and we're glad to be part of it every year. And because it's a beautiful town, love that town, love the people in
Yeah.
that town, and they've always been supportive. And so we feel we you guys deserve the same kind of courtesy, and we're going to do it again this year.
Yeah.
Um, and I think we're our plans are to be even more active with you guys, basing on how our schedule is going to work out. But usually, a lot of people always ask me, they say, "Well, now the sports is done, you can sit back and relax." No, no, actually, busy times ramping up now.
Right.
You know,
If you
it's
have our event magnet,
you
like
know
at least for
exactly
us,
right,
our calendar
exactly
is
right.
full, and
It
I know
is
that's kind of like it is in Plymouth too. You guys have stuff going on all the
right.
time too.
It's crazy busy
Yeah.
all over Marshall County.
Right.
That's the beauty of it, and that's why it's so much fun to work to do this job. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
You're nonstop. Things pop up, and you just enjoy the moments, and
Well,
that's the thing.
and that's the other thing too. Being in charge of events, um, oftentimes, and I have to try harder on this. I don't get to more of Marshall County.
Right. Well, it is, and you guys really do a great job at it. And said it's always fun to work with you guys. And we look forward to working with you again this Lake Fest. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity to just be part of the fun that we have going on with you.
Yeah.
And so, folks, if you want to become part of the Lake Fest, and especially with good sponsorship, because one of the reasons why it's a success is the amount of people that come into the town
Right.
very well and very easily. So, talk a little bit about how one can become a sponsor.
So there's a couple ways. We have on our is probably the easiest way to kind of get web information on our Facebook, and you can find us on Facebook by just searching Culver Lake Fest, and where our website is culverlakefestival.com. But on our website, we have our solicitation letter that's posted on there that explains all of the different sponsorship levels. And this year, like I said, we added an additional page or two that focus on sponsoring a specific event. So, for example, you can sponsor a band at Lake Fest, and your business name will appear, or maybe it's your family name, will appear on a banner next to the stage all weekend long. There'll be your logo, your company's logo on it as well, if that applies. And then you'll also appear in our festival program, and then a myriad of other things that are explained in our
Right.
letter. But it's a great opportunity not only to get involved in this great festival, support the community, and good things and in your backyard. So what better way to do something good for your community, or maybe it's not your community but your neighboring community, than to contribute to something that's not only fun and that your family can enjoy, but that's going to give back to the community and help us as a whole grow. So I'm really excited to offer these different sponsorship opportunities. Everybody wins, and
Absolutely.
it's really exciting.
Absolutely.
So we also we have a couple of confirmed sponsors, but one, obviously I'd like to thank is the Coca-Cola Bottling Company and Francis Ellert for contributing so far.
We love Francis.
Yes,
He's so
absolutely.
awesome.
And Marshall County Tourism. So we have a couple of people that have confirmed sponsorships. So for the fishing tournament, VH Piers. So I want to say thank you to them. But like I said, get involved and try to give back to the community in this way, because it's really special.
Well, it really is, and we got special people like you that are heading the projects, and so thank you for giving us your time, and we
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you,
me.
giving us a little bit of a teaser of what's coming up. And again, sponsorships are available. Well, what's the easiest way to contact you?
Oh, so you can contact by email, findculverevents@gmail.com.
Do that again.
Findculverevents@gmail.com. And you can see our website at culverlakefestival.com. I also have a phone number, but if they want me to say,
It's up to
okay,
you. It's up to you.
574-216-0763.
And give that one more time.
574-216-0763. And yeah, you can call me anytime. But oh, someone's calling now. Just
Hey,
kidding.
yeah.
But yeah, we're looking for sponsors, new vendors. If you're a food vendor, commercial art vendor, if you make something by hand, contact us. If you want to just get involved on the weekend of, contact us.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It
we're
really
excited.
is fun. And, good for you guys. Every year has been very special, and that's what makes it so successful every year. And it's the 40th annual.
That's right.
So we got more that we're going to be bringing to the table, but this is just our teaser interview
Yes.
to already plan into your noggin that Culver Lake Fest this year is going to be a special, special event down at Culver. So again, mark it down in July that we're going to have that Lake Fest rocking and rolling, man. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, 80s style. It started in 84, so we got to throw
There
it
you
back
go.
to the 80s.
I love it. Sounds good to me, man. We got the music for it, that's for sure.
That's right.
Andrea, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, we are going to wrap it up here for the Max Morning Show, and we'll do it again, same bad time, same bad station. Now, listen, if you just jumped in the middle of our conversation, you can get a chance to watch it back on our Max 98.3 stream YouTube channel. Now, this is on our new YouTube channel that right now we're live on, but as soon as we close up shop, we'll get it shared not only to our new YouTube channel, but also our Max 98.3 Facebook page. So we're covering all angles for you to get a chance to rewatch what we were talking about today with the lovely Andrea and about the Culver Lake Fest. All right, kids, have yourself a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow on the Max Morning Show, and have yourself a wonderful day, everybody.